up, folks? Main man, Lucky Lancer for Rakdos scam. Who you guys are excited for? Now, I know I am, at least for the time being, of course. But like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_. That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. If you're watching this live on Twitch, please consider following. Watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing to this video a thumbs up. And you guys will follow me on Twitter, too, for that Bluebird action. That's right. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. Folks, you aren't going to regret it. I always have a disclaimer, though. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top deck only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. That starts happening to you. Has nothing to do with me. Just got to put that out there right now. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering, although to watch my videos, you would never know that. A lot of times I say that Magic the Gathering is the worst part of my life, and that's not exactly a lie. It's not 100% the truth, but just, you know, kind of comes and goes, right? When I do play Magic, I do prefer to play Modern. That is a fact, without a doubt. And we're in the middle of a Modern RCQ season. This is the deck I've chosen to try and go the distance, like Rocky. And it's Rakdos Scam, which a lot of people hate. I don't really know why. It doesn't seem that insane. I mean, you get your Grief Scam, yeah, it's pretty insane, but there's a reason why it's a 60-card deck and you only have 4 copies of each card, except for basic lands and, like, some rat cards. There's that one card in Lord of the Rings, too. You'd have 9 of them or something, right? Nazgul, there we go. But yeah, we're going to play some more Rakdos Scam. Let's take a look at the weather. You know, people are always excited about the weather, and it was just a normal day here. Weather for Ravendale, conditions are mostly cloudy. The temperature of 59 degrees. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 6 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 68%. So there you go. Weather for your friend, Major Riot. All right, now we are still have 51 followers on Twitter. We did go up 1 follower on Twitch. And let me tell you guys, if you follow me on Twitch, something's wrong. It does not alert me that anyone's followed. It doesn't alert me here on Streamlabs and doesn't alert me on Twitch anymore. It just all of a sudden my number goes up. I'm like, oh, and I look, and yeah, there's a new follower. It'll say on Twitch, like, stream summary or whatever, like, hey, you gained a follower, but it won't tell me either here in this feed or the Twitch feed that you're supposed to have open, I think, when you're streaming too. I'm not a big enough streamer with enough effects and everything to have that screen open. And let's just, you know, if I had another different screen, if I had a third screen over here, maybe I'd have it open, but ain't gonna happen. But I'm sorry if it does, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. I don't have a clue. Apparently, it just does not alert anymore to follow. And we are still at 565 subscribers on YouTube. So, shouts all 51 followers on Twitter. Shouts all 334 followers on Twitch. Shouts all 565 subscribers on YouTube. And, of course, a massive shout out to all 2 of my Twitch subscribers. Give me a little bit of the hard-earned money. It's very trying and dangerous times. Spend that money anywhere else to make a lot more sense than here. I appreciate anybody who watches this video, whether live on Twitch or recorded on YouTube. But I've always got to have a particularly large, robust, massive shout out for those that are willing to contribute financially. Thank you guys so very much. It's going way above and beyond, obviously. So yeah, we're going to play some more Rakdos Scam. This is not a fresh league. I am 0-1 in this. I'm going to finish this league. I don't plan on being here tomorrow. I know I won't be here Monday unless something changes. So this will be the last time you guys see me till Tuesday next week, which will be Rakdos in Pioneer, because I do plan on probably participating in a 5K Pioneer event that I need to practice a little bit for. So yeah, we're going to play this. Not really much else going on, except for the Mariners losing. Now they need a lot of help. I mean, they literally got to win like 3 out of 4 games. Literally got to win 3 out of 4 games against Texas and hope that the... Wow, Chris Edge, thank you so much for the subscription there. And it says, been a while since I caught you live show, kill it tonight. I'm going to try. I mean, you just never know. I mean, I either do... There's 3 options, right? Whenever I play. Either I absolutely out of nowhere annihilate people. 2, I get completely wrecked. Or 3, the most common one, right, is I just do average. Like everything I do in Magic's average. Like, oh, I went to 4 RCQs or the last month, went 4-4 in all of them, or 3-3 in all of them. You know, it's just better than 0-6, I guess. But yeah. But thank you so much, Chris. Really appreciate that. I was gonna say about the Mariners looking real bad. They got to win like 3 out of 4 against Texas. And hope that the Diamondbacks defeat the Astros 2 out of 3, I think we'd still make it in. If we won 3 out of 4 and the Diamondbacks won 2 out of 3, we'd make it in. I'm pretty sure, but we need a lot of help. Okay, we need help, and it sucks because for the first time in over 20 years, the Mariners were ahead of the AL West after the month of April, and they were ahead and they were leading the AL West for like a week, and now they're not even gonna make the goddamn playoffs with it expanded to 6 teams making it in. I mean, it's like, what the hell, guys? Before I officially go first, I do have to reveal my beverage of the day, and folks, it's another one that expired on January 30th, 2023. At least it's still the current year. What am I talking about here? I'm talking about a 20-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew Live Wire. That's right, the orange stuff. Another beverage that kind of changed my life a little bit. Now, since it is expired, it does not have any carbonation left, but it still tastes great. Still has all the sugar and all the caffeine. That's what you need. So we all know the official start of the video doesn't begin until I crack my beverage. It's going to happen right now. Here we go. Oh, yeah. There we are. Yeah, I need that. I needed that. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go first. I think I've gone first like 6 times in a row. Something insane like that. One time, everyone always talks about, oh, I didn't get, well, that's obviously a mulligan. They talk about, oh, I never got the win the die roll, so I win like 0 and 5. Oh, yeah, I can keep this. I'm like confused looking at stuff. Like, what the hell? So I need to get rid of. I guess I'll dump Fury. But a lot of times, sometimes it's like, do you get rid of the Thoughtseize or do you get rid of the Voidwalker? All right, because at least I'll have a turn 2 play for sure with the Thoughtseize. So I get rid of the Voidwalker. I'll look dumb if I draw another land. I think it's just Thoughtseize. I think it's just the right one to do. Hammer on Live Wire, Pitch Black was your favorite. They brought it back for a little while. I was drinking Pitch Black for a while. I always overbuy stuff, and I'm really trying not to overbuy Mountain Dew stuff. Oh, good. So we got Golgari here. That's a lot of good cards. Wow. Well, I think I want to take Thoughtseize and maybe Fatal Push. Well, no. Maybe. Probably have to take Bowmaster and Fatal Push. That's insane. I guess. I'm still trying to figure this deck out, guys. Like, I am not very good at this kind of stuff, especially when I look at a hand like that. Yeah, I'll take Bowmasters. Because the well, no, I guess that was stupid because this is a 4/3. Well, that could still work. They flash it and deal 1 damage and double block. I had to take the Fatal Push because this can easily get Revolt turned on. Oh, Thoughtseize bug there for the opponent, but I can't cast that right now. So we just gotta hope they don't find anything to do for a little while. You can make the argument for taking Springleaf Drum, too. This is 2 mana? Okay. Alright, good find there. Swing in for 4. I should have played Voidwalker first, but didn't get punished there. I mean, they're almost dead. Okay. Yeah, just keep attacking them. Get really bad really fast. Put a Sheoldred's Edict? That sucks. They can get the token, too. What is this? Just give me Lightning Bolt. Of course, now the Grist can kill my Voidwalker. So they can make a guy and find, yeah, and find, looks like I'm just gonna lose here. Man, I really needed Fury. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. They would have. Now they make a guy, they make another guy, and then they get Shadow Spear, and the game's kind of like over, right? Because now they just minus, get rid of the insect, kill one of these. This becomes a 4/4 with life link. I mean, I think the game's just over at this point. You know? I mean, like, for real. I think we're all done here. Yep. We're done here. I can't win with this deck. Like, I just don't get this deck. Like, it's got this gimmick that's supposed to be cool and everything, but I can't seem to very often win with it. Like, I just don't really understand what I'm trying to do. I mean, I would assume he's going to kill a Voidwalker here. Put Bowmasters in. Okay. Yeah, I just don't think there's anything I can really do. There's just nothing good for me to take. I mean, if there was like, you know, Maelstrom Pulse or something, I'd be very excited to take that with Voidwalker, but, you know. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, this deck, like you said, either feels like it's unbeatable, you just win right away, or you just sit here and you're just like, I have no idea. Right? That's great. I mean, this is 11. Yeah, I got a block. It's 8, If I block here, I take 4, 6, 11. Here I just take 8, go to 4. I mean, I guess it blocked there. Yeah, discard them both. Well, that's horrible. Yeah, I just got nothing. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I don't know. This deck, you know, I mean, I just don't get it sometimes. I really don't. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I did exactly what you're supposed to do there, the scam, and I got destroyed. I mean, basically, this deck is just a gimmick. I mean, it's 100% a gimmick. It really doesn't have a lot of any way to survive long term sometimes. It's just a straight up gimmick. Like, and if you can't kill them in 5 turns, you've lost the game. And it's shitty that way. I really hate it. Like, I really do. Like, it just seems so fucking bad sometimes. And I don't even know what to do against Golgari. It's mid-range. I don't mind leaving a couple Blood Moons in, especially for the Sagas. I need Cast in the Fire. I should probably bring in some Fatal Pushes since it's so mid-rangey. Generally, I'm not a fan of Thoughtseize in these, and maybe take out one. Probably take out Kroxa since they're showing Nihil Spellbomb already. Just go with that, you know? That's all I got. I just hate that feeling of like your gimmicks, you've done your gimmick, it's the best thing your deck can really do, and now you just hope the opponent can't find things to do. And that's just so unlikely in this day and age. It's amazing this deck does as well as it does. Because really, I mean, everything in Magic the Gathering is mostly luck-based, right? And I know that people argue, like, well, there's skill checks and everything. Yeah, there is. But in the end, it's still about how good is your opening hand and how good is your top decks. That's what the whole game is about. That's what it's always been about. And you can mitigate that a little bit by deck design and shit like that. But at the end, it just comes down to opening good and drawing good. That's what every game of Magic in the history of the game has been about. And anybody that says anything otherwise is just wrong. Like, yeah, again, you can mitigate and stuff, but deep down, you know, one of the worst players in the world knows how to play at a semi decent way. Maybe like me, for an example. I could maybe beat Reed Duke. And is Reed Duke better than me? Yeah, he is. Is he more accomplished than me? Fuck yeah, he is. But because of how the game is designed, RNG and all that stupid shit, there's a chance I can beat Reed. That would never happen in chess. That would never happen in, you know, something like even like Street Fighter or RTS games, you know, where there's less luck and more just straight up skill. And, you know, if you're picking good characters, you know, there is a chance, or if you pick a really bad character, you know, you can maybe win or whatever, but we ain't talking about that. Damn, this guy's had every bit of removal possible. Like, anything you can think of, he's got it. Yeah, I gotta deal 1 point of damage to myself regardless. If I fetch for a basic or not. He's been a little light on creatures. There's one. I'm gonna say no. What the hell? I'm gonna say no. I mean, I know why he's doing it, just in case I was gonna say yes. A guy tried to cheat me in an RCQ with this, by the way. No, I don't want to anyways. He tried to cheat me by yeah, by just like I went to go discard. I'm like, yeah, I'll activate this. He's like, in response. I'm like, no, dude, you got to do it before. You can't say it after I'm already discarding cards. Like, what the hell, man? He's like, I think I can. I'm like, no, dude, no, fuck no. So I guess I swing here. I want to make the treasure regardless. If he wants to throw some under the bus here, that's great. If he doesn't, whatever. Okay. And then we'll Blood Moon him. And I probably want to Lightning Bolt this, right? That way you can't get green. Just gonna do it now. Bolt. Get it out of there. He does not equip. I mooned him. We got him. I'm going to play Grief instead of Fury. That might be wrong, but I want to take a look what's going on in his hand. Oh, that's what's going on. Well, I'm glad that I can maybe have Fury for next turn. Probably just a land. Oh, it's a Tarmogoyf. I don't have to worry about him finding a forest for that now. So he's got to find like a way to kill the reflection here. I mean, Fury's going to clean the house here. All right. Well, there we go. You know, I mean, the RNG was good for me there. Let's resubmit. And I found the Blood Moon and just altered course immediately. Like, Blood Moon's coming in. Like, all of a sudden, just like I top that Blood Moon. There it is. Blood Moon. And we're just lucky he didn't have a Tarmogoyf to start the game with. Like, I would have been in trouble if he had Tarmogoyf. Like, you know, but he kept a hand with a lot of removal. It was working out at first, but then the problems began. Again, I keep hands like this. I do not believe in mulliganing for the scam. It doesn't. The scam doesn't always work. You mull down to nothing to try and get a scam, and you're just like, oh, I'm fucked now. I'm real fucked now. You know. Let them know. Well, always love Blood Moon. Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris. My entire MTG career is almost based around Blood Moon and Lightning Bolts. Like, those cards by themselves have won me so many damn games. It's like almost like absurd and stupid. You know. I wonder if we go to terminate this after it taps. I do want to terminate that. Okay, he did it right there. Maybe he was going to fetch, and then in response you can terminate it, and he gets nothing. But he did it right here, so this way he can do all the shit he needs to do. Still not doing anything. Well, I guess I'll terminate it. I mean, get it out of here. I don't need him finding, like, you know. I mean, what they usually get Urza's Saga off this, I would assume, because it says any land. Right? Any land. I'm glad I'm terminating it. That way. Yeah, you don't want to sacrifice a swamp here. There you go. Yeah, they always go for the Urza's Saga, right? Okay. Yeah, I'll go for Voidwalker. Maybe I could have played Fable. I don't know. I'm just always confused on what's the right order to do stuff. Like, Fable the Mirror Breaker is a very strange card in Modern. It is so slow. It is just like this card I just not really sure about. I mean, Seasoned Pyromancer, I mean, here I could see vision of how to play it, right? And here it'd be very good because they're tapped out and they cannot play as an Orcish Bowmaster, right? So here at Pyro, you'd be like, fuck yeah, just blast them with Pyro. And if you had cards that you want to discard, not that I really have cards I want to discard right now. I'm just saying I can see the plays better with Seasoned Pyro than I can with Fable the Mirror Breaker usually. Because Fable, you gotta wait so damn long to do anything with it. You're just like, I don't know. Maybe we'll get there someday. Somehow, some way. Sure. Alright, let's get Blood Crypt. So I'll be able to get the thing. I think I like doing Voidwalker again and either holding up Cast in the Fire or Bowmaster, whichever one. You know, I don't want to be unloading a Grieve here because they can get are they just gonna fatal push this? No. What? Something's peculiar if they're doing that. Something's going on here. Uh-huh. Sure. Only if a creature would die. Okay. All right, swing for 3. Play a Fable. Hold up Bowmaster. I will greedily block here. I hope he doesn't have like Damnation or something. I know nobody plays that card anymore, but I'm always like terrified of it sometimes. Anger of the Gods, another one I don't see played anymore that I think is really good. I'm surprised people don't play. I think that card's like actually insane sometimes. But yeah, here we go. Block. Woof woof. Uh-oh, what's happening here? No way you can draw another. Can't get another clue at instant speed, right? I don't think so. Like, that'd be insane if some of this came a 5-3 or a 5-4. Yeah! Gage Theory says big. Big what? Big ass? Big burger? People love big burgers. Even vegetarians love big burgers now. They have the Impossible Whoppers and shit. Should have played that earlier, dude. Yeah, go for the throat. Very much respect that. And it is exiled because of I'm going to say no. I like these cards. I am going to play Grief first. Let's take a good look here. We got Tarmogoyf, Shadow Spear. What would Goyf be? It says it's a 3-4 right now. If I put an artifact in there, it'd be a 4-5. That's pretty gross. I mean, he can put an artifact in there whenever he wants. I think one way he comes back is Shadow Spear. So I think I want to take the Shadow Spear. Maybe that's crazy. I don't know. I mean, he can't block right now the Grief anyways. So I'm going to take Shadow Spear. Swing for 3. And hope it's enough. Like, that's the way he comes back, right? As a Shadow Spear. You cast Goyf and Shadow Spear, and I'd be like, uh-oh. Right? I mean, I do have Fatal Push in the deck. Yeah, it is a 4-5. We're going to see if we can't have some fun with it. Okay. That's a 3-4. What? All right. We're going to swing aggressively here. And we're going to try and clean up with Fury. All right. So I'm going to head in with everything. Well, maybe not everything. Not the Bowmasters. Not the Bowmasters. Head in with these. They have to double block this. They could single block here. That's getting dangerous. They double block. I really need to kill that, honestly. That's more scary than anything. Right? So I could... How could I... I just can't kill both. It's just not possible. You swing... Even if I did, like, 3 here, I couldn't do... Yeah. Maybe I should just swing with the Bowmasters. Like I said, these are going in. They double block here. We just... I go like 2-1. That doesn't do anything. If I send in Bowmaster, I think that's just wrong. It's just too free of a block. But then you have to expose this. Got a Soul Guide Lantern? Nah, let's just swing like that. Want that one first. All 4 there, I guess. I mean, I can do 3 and or 1 and 3. It just doesn't really seem to matter. So I'll just do all 4 right there. And that way they can't find another Urza's Saga or something. Ping him. He does have Gigantha still, but that doesn't matter. He needs to find a way to kill Fury. He doesn't have Terminate here. He does have the Go for the Throat, so that is possible. There is a Go for the Throat. Instead, he's going for the Kikijiki. Okay. Now, I needed Undying Malice here. Oh, well, the game just got a lot tougher. Now I need Fatal Pushes. If I can get Undying Malice here, it's an incredible swing. No, Blackleaf Cliffs. So now we're just stuck in this waiting game again. Fuck. I want to hold this Blackleaf Cliffs to maybe draw cards with the Fable, I think. Now we just wait, right? I mean, if I swung, they'd have to... I should have swung. Because he would have to block here. He'd block here, take 1. Or maybe not. He probably would block here and take the 3, go to 1. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. I just don't know. If I can find something to do. You know, I just got to find something to do other than doing nothing. He's got 1 card left in hand. Oh, Undying Malice won't work because of this card. That's right. Okay, so I need to remember that. And there is an Undying Malice. And it won't work because it says if a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. So the answer is this is a double toss away. Oh, fuck! Come on! Bullshit. All right, deck, it's up to you. Can you fucking find something to do, deck? Can you do something with 2 more draws? Can you do something with 2 more fucking draws? Yes, find Fury. And this is horrible. Just like that. Now I have, I should have swung again. I don't know what I'm doing. I was meaning to swing there, but I accidentally didn't. That was stupid. I was totally going to swing, but I fucked up again. And now there's like a Shealdred. Grist isn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's bad. But it could be worse. There we go. He's got 1 card in hand. Could be a Fatal Push. He can't Revolt Push these. We swing with these. Terminating a Tarmogoyf. They block, they go to 1. That's my plan. Hopefully it's not a Veil of Summer. I'll be really pissed off if it's a Veil of Summer. Oh my fucking god, dude! Oh god! That's the second time in the last 2 days that something like that's happened. That's fucking insane! Oh my god! How in the fuck? So now I can't even swing at them because they'll just block and then block. Oh my god. I have to do something though. These Tarmogoyfs just in the fucking way. Just block, block. I guess. I don't know if this is a punt or what. And now they can minus. I mean, I don't know. I just cannot believe that that was their last card in hand. Again, that happened yesterday where I should have beaten somebody. I may have won that match. Maybe it wasn't yesterday. There was one game this week where I had them. The only out they had was Veil of Summer. And of course, they had one card in their hand and they got it. All right, I mean, they can go to 1 here. That is so unhelpful. I still have both my lightning bolts in. Is it a... Oh my god, dude. What is this? What is this that I'm playing against? Well, now my Not Dead After All will work. So that's good. That's quality. Yep. All right, can I find something to do? I mean, any creature will kind of do here, I mean, just saying. No! Fuck no! No! Fuck no! Why would that happen? Is that 2 lands in a row again? I just don't understand. What do I do to deserve this kind of punishment? Like, it has to be, like, I'm convinced it has to be because I have a good life. There is no other explanation. I guess he can cast Giganta. Needs red. I mean, green. So he's good here. I mean, I don't really know, guys. I don't know. I am so just so lost here about how things can just be this bad for me constantly. I am just absolutely dumbfounded whenever I look at shit like this. It's just like, this wouldn't happen to Reed Duke. This wouldn't happen to somebody more famous than me. Something would have happened. The computer would have known that I'm Reed Duke and would have gave me the right card. That's another dead card. I just don't understand what's going on with this deck. I'm so lost and confused. I did everything I could possibly do, and I'm gonna lose badly here now all of a sudden. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. It's just absolutely insane. It's just absolutely insane. I mean, it's just disgusting, and I hate myself, and I hate every fucking day because of it. Every day you wake up and you're just like, why do I keep doing this? And the answer is because I'm a fucking idiot. And it's like, well, I'm thinking about the one good time I have once in a while. I'm thinking about, oh yeah, that was a good time one time, and it was good. And it's never going to happen again. And there we go. And I just lose. Just absolutely horrible. Let's try not tilting? What are you talking about? What, you think I'm tilting? I'm not cussing. I'm not doing much. You know, I'm not slamming keyboards. I'm not, you know, smashing tables. You know, what would you do? Just sit there and laugh? Just laugh and giggle and maybe eat some chips or something? Eat some Doritos? I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me just to laugh and enjoy? I mean, you watch those angry gamer clips and they're smashing keyboards. I've never once damaged anything I've ever owned in my entire life. You know, playing video games, or if you call this a video game. You know? Just people always are like, just laugh about it. Just enjoy. Yeah, let me enjoy being absolutely scumbag lost there. Where, again, I lost for RNG purposes. Well, what do you think I've been doing my whole time? I take bad beats all the time. You should see my win-loss record. And how exactly, Gaxian, would have me thinking positive would have changed the situation? Me thinking positive would not have been able to, like, oh, all of a sudden this basic swamp I just top decked would have helped me, right? I mean, there was no help. I literally had multiple lightning bolts still in the deck that could have won the game potentially. But alas, not going to find them. You know? Just not going to happen. And yeah, I wish that sometimes I could just be like this mindset that some people allegedly, supposedly have, where they just laugh at everything. Like, oh, that was so great, me top decking those lands again. And they just laugh and they, you know, they don't give a damn. That's what happens. They don't give a fuck, you know? They just don't care. That's what it comes down to. I know guys that I work with are like that. They cost like $4,000 worth of damage and they just laugh about it. Like, oh, well, that's too bad. It's like, no, dude, that's not too bad. That's not funny. You know, not everything's a joke. You know, you play to win. If I wanted to play, I'd play like Commander. Or something like that, right? That's what you do to play. You know, this isn't kitchen table. This isn't with my friends. This isn't with, you know, make-believe people. I mean, kind of is make-believe people. They are a computer screen, basically. But you know what I'm saying. You play to win. That's all you ever play this game for. If you're a competitive player. Right? I don't play Commander. Alright, well, I don't think I can beat this. I mean, I guess I take, like, Voidwalker. I think Voidwalker's the best take here. I think. I don't know for sure. Probably just take Terminate now. They take Fury instead. Interesting. I mean, I'll shock to make them think I didn't draw a land. Right? I don't want them knowing that I have an additional land in hand. You find like Bowmaster here. I guess that kind of works. Not really. I mean, they just... I guess I can draw to Terminate. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, I think I need to play the Ragavan. That way they can get rid of the Terminate, right? Because if I let them swing, they get an additional card, and they still get to keep the Terminate, right? Like, all I'm saying is, if I do nothing here, they just swing through and they grab something. It's just a terrible disaster. So, you know, I'm kind of on the Croxa bandwagon right now, so that's what I gotta do, I think. Until I can find Orcish Bowmasters or something. Maybe they have another Ragavan now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I appreciate that, Gaxion. I mean, I know what you're saying, but I'm just that everyone's got different personality traits, and I have tried so hard to just laugh and giggle. It's not like I don't learn, right? And I do learn from all these issues, but I cannot sit there and just do nothing. I can't. I just cannot do that. This guy's saving the Terminate for Croxa, looks like. Or for something better. So hopefully I can draw, like, Grief here. No, it's a land. I guess we just want to go to straight up top deck mode, right? Is that what this guy wants to do? Is we just go to top deck mode? I guess. I guess we'll do that. Like, here we go. This game is inherently based on luck. Yeah, I know. The whole thing is that can you, you know, how good is your opening hand, and can you keep drawing good cards? You know, and right now I'm not. I've been doing okay here. I mean, you know, he's keeping a card in hand, which is probably a Fatal Push or a Terminator or something. But, you know, I could use a little bit of help here. But, Gaxion, I get what you're saying. It's just that's not who I am. Like, I guess I'll play this. It's only got one swamp. I probably should have tapped out my swamps. But it doesn't matter. I'm empty-handed. Who cares? Yeah, man. Probably a little bit late. I mean, this is really easy siding, at least. You just take out the two Bloodmans, bring in two Fatal Pushes. There's, like, not even any thinking involved. You know, but probably just a Fury here. Hell yeah. Now I badly need a Fury. Remember he went from we were both top decking to now it's kind of like it's basically almost over. Like, remember that? Like, we were both top decking, and look how much better he's top decked than me. I guess I'll take that. Oh my god, dude, I don't even know. Oh my god. What do you even do here? You know, why does everyone draw so much better than me? It's just so insane. If I take the Fable, then he can just survive like a Terminate, which I badly need, or a Fury. If I take the Fable, it lets him get more potential card advantage. Gets to make another creature. You know, I guess I'll take the not dead after all. You know, I mean, I'm just going to try. I'm not going to scoop yet. There's still a chance that somehow I top deck Fury and it's enough to get through. You know? Just straight up. That's what I'm going to do. You know? But this is my life, you know? I mean, my worst part of my life is playing Magic the Gathering. I literally was just talking to guys on one forum about that. And, you know, a lot of them agreed that, you know, yeah, Magic the Gathering is pretty bad. Yeah, okay. All right. I did everything I could there. And it just wasn't enough. I have no idea what I could do differently. You know, just I don't get it. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I like taking Fury. Appreciate another guy playing Mount Doom. I'm one of the few guys that do that. And I guess it's just Ragavan time, huh? See what I can find. A feigned death. Well, that ain't gonna work. Probably thanking me for taking that. Gotta get in value any way you can. I mean, yeah, I mean that's always the dream. So I'm going to dash Ragavan again. And, you know, I don't want... I want to dash Ragavan again, I think. To draw out this Terminate. I mean, it's not dead after all. It's very scary, too. Yeah, let's do that, and I can play the Void Walker to turn off his Undying Malice, hopefully. I mean, maybe he doesn't care. I mean, maybe he wants to take this. I don't know. No, he didn't like it. Okay. All right. Yeah, just absolutely. Well, this won't. Yeah, this works just fine. He did it right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. What could I have done differently there? I mean, I got to block. This can't be taking 8. It's too brutal. So, again, I need to have hope in this Fable the Mirror Breaker. Or obviously Undying Malice. And probably Grief. Because this could be 2 blockers, potentially. I mean, this could be 1. I'd hope for a Terminate. I mean, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could play Grief, take a card from his hand. It was just, it has to be more than just lands. He didn't play a land last turn, right? Yeah, he did not. So maybe it is best to play. He clearly doesn't have an Orcish Bowmaster either. All right, I'll try it. Just get another dead card. Okay. No matter what I do, it just seems pretty rough. He's got not dead after all anyway, so it wouldn't have worked. I basically have to take the Grief. Because if I let him keep Grief, he can just cast it, and now I'm completely dead. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what to do here. Like, the deck has been so bad. Like, it's just been extremely, outrageously bad. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Like, I have not been able to find any ways to defeat anybody consistently. Like, I've been so dead for so long, so much. I just don't get it. I simply don't get it. I mean, finding Fury here just leads to death. Because I Fury. Right? They just get another one. I have to block here. It's horrible. I mean, it's absolutely horrible. What if I take the 8 here? Right? I take the 8. I cast Fury. I need to find another land for that. What I'm thinking of. I think that's the only out, right? I deal 4, he deals 4 back. I take 1, I go to 12, and then I'm kind of stuck in a situation where I have to block again. Right? So I don't know. I don't know. He's probably got. Should have taken the not dead after all. Didn't I take one? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I mean, what are you supposed to do? I mean, the problem is that I don't know. I don't understand any of this. I'm an idiot. I hate myself. I really do. You know, it's just like I just don't think there's anything I can do right. Like I just don't. Like it's so painful to play this. I mean, I just gotta take this 8 and hope to God I can find a way to do this plan. That's insane. You know? Okay, never mind. It just doesn't matter. Never mind. Well, now I can survive maybe one more turn. I just have to terminate when he swings. I'll go to 4. I mean, when he attacks, just terminate it, take 1, go to 4. I'll go to 3 and maybe die by a lightning bolt. This is all I can do. This is all I can do. Well, see, he's got a bolt. All right. Haven't seen a lightning bolt yet. All right, not yet. I do have to be worried about this Mount Doom. Okay, I do have a shadow. This is kind of insane. Okay, now I have a Mount Doom. Yeah, I just can't swing, right? Nah, can't swing. Probably got a not dead after all. Yeah. But they both get exiled, right? Yeah, so it doesn't work. So look at my opponent messed up there. Just gotta keep sitting here, I think. I don't even want to throw that out there because now it makes them know that I have one less useful card in my hand. I just got to avoid him finding Lightning Bolt or anything like that. It's amazing he hasn't found another land yet either to start doing Mount Doom, you know? You know? Okay, that's what I was kind of looking for. Now it's like you get frisky here and start swinging. I don't know. Because if he's holding an Orcish Bowmaster, that's just a disaster, right? I think I'm just going to sit back. I mean, I think I need to find maybe a little bit more. You know? Now I potentially die to Mount Doom. So now I got to find another different Fury. Another different Fury would be insane here. 2 chances. Obviously, I'm going to get rid of the Verdant Catacombs. I think the Ragavan, too. Just toss that. Oh, God. What the hell is that? I guess I shouldn't have tossed the Ragavan. That was actually really stupid because you know, I should have put it out as another blocker for this grief. So I'm just going to lose here. I have to have blocks. I mean, I can't. I actually cannot win here. Yeah, I just lost. I need to play that Ragavan. I just hope that I could find Fatal Push, you know? I mean, I brought in 2 pushes, thought I could maybe find Lightning Bolt. I mean, there's a lot of outs there. And you had Fury. I still had 1 more copy of Terminate. You know, man, I just don't understand. Yeah, I mean, sure. Super got it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know, just another day of hating yourself, you know. I would have had more fun laying outside getting sunburnt than this. I don't know what to do. Lost. Completely lost. Every day I keep talking to myself, why do you do this? I mean, I've been doing this for years and years. Why do you keep doing this to yourself? Why do you keep hurting yourself so bad? Why do you just completely devastate yourself every day playing Magic the Gathering? You know, and I tell myself, well, because some days I do have a good day. Once in a great while, I have a good day where I had a lot of fun and, you know, I had really enjoyment and stuff. And, you know, unfortunately, I remember that. It's like an addiction, right? It's like an alcohol addiction. And you just sit there and you're just like, well, one more drink, one more drink. You know, you can never give up on the drinks. Just always dying of alcoholism. But here it's Magic the Gatherism. You know. Yeah, Gaxion already did that. I take breaks all the time. I took a 5-day vacation. Didn't think about Magic once. Came back. Immediately felt like shit. You know. It's just the way things are going for me. You know, I really don't really, you know, enjoy stuff too much anymore. What do you get rid of? Wormcoil Engine? What? This is Tron? Oh. That's still bad. But I would assume this is Tron. But this might make things a little bit better. Whenever I play against Tron, I swear I have Terminator in my opening hand. Like, for real. I'm pretty sure that's true. Another different Ancient Stirrings. Nice. Well, it's going to take a little while longer to get to Tron, I guess. Chromatic Star. Okay. Alrighty. Gonna swing in for 2 and see what I find. Beseiju. So as soon as he casts Chromatic Star with it on the stack, I'm going to throw in Orcish Bowmasters. The old heave-ho. Get in there. All right. It's a great start for us. Let's see how fast it can go wrong. That's always among the most exciting things. Yeah, I'm just gonna do both Voidwalker. I'm gonna do Voidwalker first. Then do I want to do Croxa now? I don't see why not. Karn the Great Creator toss. That's very concerning that he would do that. Take another Beseiju. Karn could almost work, right, for me, because if he plays, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's also annoying, but I mean, I guess I should just take. I guess I need to. I need to grab this Karn the Great Creator, right? It seems pretty good. I can still use my treasure token, right? All right, well, we're just going to go ahead and use this. Get that Karn the Great Creator. Just cast. This is indestructible, so I can't even, like, terminate that. That'd be a sweet play, though. Just plus, I guess. I do have, you know, like engineer explosives. I don't think are going to matter in this matchup. Now it just comes down to, did he find Tron this turn? That's what it comes down to. This is a total of 7. I have a bolt in hand. All right, wow. Dalthy Voidwalker putting in serious work there. That was actually insane. I've actually never had that happen before. Which is funny because I generally don't like Voidwalker in this matchup. So that, there. I'm gonna keep. I mean, I got Blood Moon and Cast in the Fire, right? God, I hope he doesn't find Masaju. Yeah, just play this and get a basic swamp. Because you do need double black to play the Griefs. And the reason you don't fetch for, like, basic mountain usually is because... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not going to have Blood Moon fast enough. Hopefully I have a payoff. Hopefully no payoff for the opponent. Hopefully I have a Grief coming, right? Or even a Thoughtseize. Would make me feel a little bit better. No, it's my 3rd different extra swamp. Sweet. Well, maybe he's just going to throw down 1 ring and I can cast on the fire there. Maybe that's his plan. Well, he's starting off for 2 mana, so that's good. He's still got 5 mana left. If this is a 1 ring, it's not too bad, because I do have Cast in the Fire. Which this card's been really good, by the way. Okay. He still has 1 mana left. Pyrite Spellbomb? Huh. Alright. I thought about fetching for a basic mountain there, but what's the point? I guess to thin the deck. I do have an answer for Wormcoil Engine. with this Casting of the Fire. I do not have an answer for Gigantha, though. He doesn't have green mana yet. Oh, this is a fine day indeed. I wonder if I should destroy that Oblivion Stone. Yeah. He didn't play another land, right? No. Huh. He didn't have another land. Oosh. Prey doesn't find another land here. Yep. Well, that's going to get exiled. There is the next land. There's another different land. No, I don't need to do black mana. Let's just do red mana. There you go. So, I mean, I would assume he's going to pass. I mean, he may play Wormcoil Engine. Right? If he gets another land. If he doesn't, he's going to let me. He's just going to pass. Try to use Oblivion Stone. I have Not Dead After All ready for him. You know. Yeah, I didn't attack because he had protection. There's no reason to attack. Another different land. Really appreciate that. And we're in a lot of trouble because there goes also Blood Moon. Yeah, he had a One Ring. I exiled it. Look at this. He took the damage? Interesting. Why would he take the damage? Huh? All right, now I just got to see what sort of horrific things await me here. This has to be like one of the slowest Rakdos, right? I mean, 15 cards in my first creature. He's got clearly enough to play a Worm Coil. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say. I mean, he's still got 5 more mana. And another different Oblivion Stone. Sweet. All right, I mean, we're swinging in. I'm double fetching. I'm doing some deck thinning. It's funny you can't shortcut this. You know, I guess they either want to make sure that there's no cheating or something. I don't know. Some mistiming. I'm not sure. But you know, in papers, like you ask your opponent, hey, I'm going to do this. And they're like, yeah, sure. Whatever, go for it. Yeah, we're swinging. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's wrong. I mean, I don't know, because if you swing here, he just let it come. Well, no, he'll have a net loss, right? Because he'll only be able to get back for 6, and he'll go down to 6, back up to 12. Let's just see what he does. I don't know what the right call is on this. All right. All right. These come back. Takes 1. Fury's back. Take out the Death Toucher. Yeah, take out the Death Toucher. And game continues. And then Ugin. Oh. This exiles, right? No, it destroys. Do it again, I guess. I mean, damn. Oh, man. Now what? You know, I'm kind of running out of options here. How much did I escape on this? Unearth is 8. So I get a Blood Moon here. I could swing into it, I guess. No, it's another different land. So does it even make any sense to swing into it? I mean, yeah, I have to, because whenever it attacks, it just does destroy 1 permanent too. So, yeah, I guess we're swinging at it. I mean, it's horrible, but we're doing it. Mono Green Pioneer. I mean, yeah, I mean, just everything I'm playing is just insane. Wow. I mean, I guess we kill that, right? I mean, I have to in response. I can't let that block this swing and still kill that. Right? I mean, it's a terrible scenario, but it's what I have to do. Oh my God. That is absolutely insane. Like, I don't know what to say there, guys. That is pretty nuts that they are able to do that. We getting just the basic forest. That makes sense. Okay, sure. I really thought I had something smart happening there, but I really didn't. Now it's just over. Like that song, Run to the Hills. Fought 'em hard, we fought 'em hell. They're on the plains, we gave 'em hell. But too many came, too much for Major Riot. Or will I ever be set free? The answer is, I can set myself free at any time, right? I don't have to play this anymore, but like I always say, guys, I'm pathetic. I've got a lot of severe problems, at least when it comes to Magic, so I just keep playing. Lord. Lord. Has a lot of lands I had there. I kept, because there was a Blood Moon that game, I kept. I didn't have any threats, but I had like Blood Moon, right? Blood Moon and a way to deal with the One Ring. And I guess I just didn't have a fast enough clock, which, there's 19 creatures in this deck. I thought that if I could slow them down enough with Blood Moon that I could maybe get in there with something, but the answer was no, that's not going to happen. You're only going to draw. I only found one creature. See, this is a lot better. This is a much better hand as long as they can't kill Ragavan. I can get a turn 3 a turn 2 Blood Moon if Ragavan survives. Right? So I'm going to lead out on a basic mountain here, which should very much alarm the opponent, I guess. Maybe I'm sending out too many vibes here. But, hopefully he doesn't have Dismember. He doesn't have Warping Whale, right? Can he play Warping Whale? He can play it on turn 2. Right? That's a 2-mana card, I think. Dismember here would be the big one. That isn't Dismember. It's a Tormod's Crypt. That's kind of shitty because I have Kroxa, but whatever. More lands. More lands. He could just very well have a Boseiju in his hand as well. Take an Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Now, some people would say you're not really supposed to do this right now, right? You wait, but I don't believe in waiting. We got a chance for a turn 2. We're going for turn 2 here. He's got Boseiju, he's got Boseiju. All right, that is not Boseiju, but it is Ancient Stirrings. Finds Haywire Might. Okay, so now he'll be able to find it. Oh, man, my deck is just so poor right now. There's just no reason to even do Croxa here. Expedition. I mean, yeah, I can play that. Sure. Oh, I gotta wait. Yeah, so I mean, here he's gonna do expedition map to get a basic forest, right? He'll get basic. He'll maybe play basic forest, play the Haywire Might. I would assume that's the plan here. Unless he just wants to play the Tron land, which he does. But I need to find another different Blood Moon, like right now. He does not play Haywire Might. I guess that's smart. All right, let's add black, I guess. Well, I'm glad I got that land out of there. It's gonna be a little too late there. Sure, I'll play that again. And here I'm gonna do it right now in hopes that I can find Blood Moon. Yeah, add red. Yeah, this just doesn't work. As much as I want it to work, it won't work. Place the forest first. The only way we can get smart here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, just swinging for 2. Not really interested in playing Grief into an Oblivion Stone. Would I take Gemstone Caverns? Maybe I should. Maybe I should play it in there. You know? Play into it. Right? I mean, those Tormod's Crypt. See if I can't get something good out of their hand. Yeah, well, there's a Karn the Great Creator. That seems pretty good to get out of their hand. The plan is, I would assume they're going to let me swing. I'm going to try and not dead after all the grief. They'll crack the Tormod's Crypt in response. You know, and that may free up Kroxa. I don't know. You know, there's a lot of hope here. You know, I mean, I got to swing. Hope I can find Blood Moon. That's a Douthty Voidwalker. We're swinging in. They're going to use their Oblivion Stone, I would assume. We'll make them use their Tormod's Crypt. Oh shit, I should have used a treasure token. That was hella stupid. I forgot I destroyed those. Huh? All right, they fucked up so bad. Right on. Okay, well, they didn't have anything anyways. All right, cool, sweet. Okay. Now it's Kroxa. To deal 3 points of damage. Get rid of power plant. Play this. And I wonder if I should have played Voidwalker there. I don't think so. Try to flash in Bowmasters. Just gotta hope they didn't find something massive here. Leaving up 5. All right. Well. Maybe I can double bolt that or something. Well, they can't block this. Yes. Okay. Swing for 4. Looking for Beseiju. All right, we get to win here. Right on. My losing streak comes to an end. Swing for 4. Yeah, you can't block, dude. Good try. Now it is time for a disrespectful end phase lightning bolt. Yeah! I can finally win. Oh my god. Alrighty. Now I'm back in it, right? How many losses in a row was that? 4? I've lost 4 in a row with this deck before, but whew, got through. Guys, I hear my dogs. I'm gonna go check on them real quick. I'll be back in just a second to finish this league off. I'm back. Let's finish off this league. See if I can't get a 3-2. At least I got a participation prize. I managed to get that second win there. Or was that my first win? No, that was my first one. So I'm going for my participation prize. Never mind. All right, I'm trying to get a participation prize here. You know, hopefully I can. I already know this deck has had a winning record for the week, right? I mean, overall, I think it did. Yesterday was 2-2. Today I could potentially go 2-2. One day I went 3-1. One day I went 2-1. That's what was it? That's 2-1, 5-2, 7-4, 9-6. If I win this next one, even I lose the next one, it's 9. It's 8-7, which would still be a winning record. So, you know, just trying my best here. And, you know, I've really been struggling here. You know, people always talk about how easy this deck is. It's just an automatic win. Free wins, as people always tell me. It's free wins. Free wins the deck. I knew they were lying about that. Like, no deck's a free win. If it is, it ain't going to be in the format very long. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go first. I swear I've gone first in almost every single game won. Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to keep. I'm willing to keep. I wonder if anyone ever has smashed a keyboard on MTGO. I bet you it has. I bet you some poor bastard out there destroyed his entire setup playing MTGO. Imagine how stupid you must feel after you get done doing that. The only way people do that is if their mom bought it for them, right? I mean, if you have your own money, you're not going to be smashing your own keyboards. Oh, God. Good Lord, what is this? I got to take Goblin Guide. I have no answer for Goblin Guide right now. Oh, noes. Oh, noes. What are free wins? Free wins, according to the people I know, they consist of things like, you know, where you go, basically with this deck, they're like, oh, you just do the grief scam and you take 2 cards from their hand, they don't recover, and they just lose. Or I've heard other guys say, we get the free wins through Douthly Voidwalker because, like, Living End just immediately dies. Or you get the free win through, oh, wait, another Sunbagged? Okay. through you know, Blood Moon, which that's all just lies. I mean, you know, free wins. Like maybe if your opponent like just concedes immediately, sure, but why would they do that? Oh my God, they top deck Searing Blaze. Wow. Exceptional punish. All right, well, swing for one. At least they took 2 damage doing that. Sped up the clock a little bit. But I am hurting here. They have 9 points of burn in hand. 9 points. Oh, God. I've got to let this first bolt resolve. Okay, 1 bolt. This is a very difficult matchup, in my opinion. Nobody talks about. What's happening here? Why would he not play this other bolt? Well, I mean, that's the same thing. All right, how about a grief off the top? These are worse than Utopia Sprawls and Arbor Elves. I'm telling you right now, these things suck ass, these Undying Malices. All right, well, I mean, he had a lightning bolt himself here, so we do have things happening. Yeah, he must be doing something wrong. You never had any free wins. I mean, I've had close to free wins once in a while, right? You just like in pawns, you just slam down the turn 2 Blood Moon and you just die. You know, I've had that happen before. I've had guys get really, really, really mad in person about that. The best example I can ever think of is you just bolt. Like, just put me at 3. What are you doing? You know, but the best example I have of that is a guy I destroyed. I turned 2 Blood Moon on both games for an easy 2-0. And he refused to shake my hand, which is fine. You don't have to shake my hand. But he said, your deck consisted of 56 modern legal cards and 4 Blood Moons. You don't even know how to play the game. I'm like, okay. Alrighty. You know, I can still cast this with Spectacle, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see if I'm dead. I'm probably dead. Alright, here we go. I would assume I'm dead. Yes. Okay. All right. I really have nothing to do here. I mean, I take out these Thought Seizes, right? Take out Thought Seizes, bring in the Fatal Pushes. I like Engineered Explosives for the Sanctifier in Beck. I still like Blood Moon because it turns off and they don't have any basic planes. Man, should I take out Voidwalkers too? I mean, they are pretty bad. The only way the Voidwalkers work is if somehow they can take a lightning bolt and bolt something, right? Which is very unlikely. I think I'm willing to take out, just to make sure I don't die to Sanctifier and Vec, I'm willing to take them out. A couple more out. Fail the Mirror Breaker is also pretty damn bad. But I'll keep it in. See, here's a matchup where Seasoned Pyro would be insane. Like, I really am thinking about having Seasoned Pyromancer in instead of Fable the Mirror Breaker. It's just, Fable, I get it. It can go nuts sometimes. But the weight is insanely devastating. Like, I can't stand that. It's just like, I guess I'll play this now. And how many times does it actually start doing that call against command, make them discard a card during every draw step thing with grief? Very rare. Engineer explosives can also be good against Roiling Vortex. That's another good use of it. But I think it's good for me to bring engineered explosives in. I mean, it's just a blowout if they find Sanctifier and Vec, which they usually do somehow, some way. It's my curse, my bad luck. They usually have 2 Sanctifier and Vex in the first 12 cards. Maybe they mull aggressively to them. I don't know. Regardless, I'm ready for them. If I can find these engineered explosives. I got to win 2 in a row. Remember, guys, if you watched my challenge video where I did excessively well with this deck, my last match, the win and into top 8. Okay, this is fine. My win and into top 8 was, hope this is fine. Was against Burn. Of course, oh my god, there they are, guys. Take the Sanctifier and Vex. Take them all. Did you see that shit? There was 2 in their hand. I told you guys they always have Sanctifier and Vex, and there they were, 2 of them in hand, that I've got to take both. I mean, that's insane. What the hell is that? What the hell? They probably got another one. Did they top deck another one? What? I'm so lucky that I managed to get grief. That's an insane grief. Oh, yes. Yeah, we're just gonna fire these off now, I guess. Well, I need to make sure I do Blackleaf Cliffs next turn. It doesn't really matter. I just, please die, opponent. Please don't have another. They can't have another Sanctifier. Then we for a basic mountain, so I don't have to worry about it this moment. But that was absolutely nuts. I was just talking about that shit. Like, they always have them. They got them, and I look in their hand, they have 2. And look, I was able to take both. Like, dude, what is this? What sort of sick, twisted world am I living in? Okay. I think I have the worst luck of any human being with this deck. I mean, there's so many times I'm just playing and just I'm doing literally nothing. Like, I'm just like, hope I can win, you know? I mean, at least now I can survive a lightning bolt or a searing blaze, right? Which might be coming right now. A Path to Exile is still insane. Like, if they're running paths, that's really good, I think. I would be running Path. I think I still run Path to Exile and Burn. Right? I think it's really good. It's like the last deck that still plays it commonly, at least in the side. I ran into it. Somebody had it recently at an RCQ I was at. Someone Path to Exiled my Fury. I was like, damn. That sucks. They could just have Rest in Peace, too. That would mess me up, but, yeah, at 13. Another different grief. All right, well, let's swing for 4. I mean, we know they have me at 9 with the Boros Charm. See if this is a Searing Blaze. Yep. All right, well, I get to take this Boros Charm, which is a victory. Rift Bolt. Okay. Gonna get a basic Swamp in case I top deck Blood Moon. Blood Moon is still quite good. The well-known, kind of hidden secret. Orcish Bowmaster also isn't bad. I guess I'll just swing for 4. And then play another different Grief if I can. Searing Blood. Now they lose. Well, not entirely. They can still kill both Griefs. Now, there's one down. This is how they're going to try and win. They got to find a Lightning Bolt. All right. That may have been the very best Grief ever. Like, you know, I mean, there's always contenders, but that's a memorable one. That's one I'm never going to forget. That's a moment with this deck I'll remember for the rest of my life. Like, man, they always get me with those Sanctifier and Vex. They've always got them, but I was able to take 2. Like, that's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. I gotta mold this. This is just not good. I haven't really molded much today, which is nice. Only my second mold of the day. Mole. Keep. Fable the Mirror Breaker on the bottom. Is this a Path to Exile? They may have a Path to Exile in hand. Grateful to draw that. Take a gander here. Yeah, I have 2 Path to Exiles. Well, I think I like, actually, since there's no way to stop this shit, I think I like taking away, like, Searing Blaze. Right? Just take away Searing Blaze. And then... I guess that was stupid, right? I shouldn't have done that. No, because it makes him get rid of another different card. But I think it's okay. But yeah, I want to get rid of Searing Blaze. Because, you know, I can do the Orcish Bowmasters. All right. Get a Blood Crypt. Play Bowmaster. I'll dash Ragavan. Just try to get cards out of their hands. We're just like even here. I mean, that's a victory right there. Then a Ragavan taking Lightning Bolt is a win. And that's also a win. I have an answer for that. Okay, let's get a basic swamp. Yeah. Two colors. And, I guess I'll attack. And we'll just blast it now. I mean, there's always, you know, they'll probably have another one, right? But let me get my 1 point of damage in, just in case they don't. Well, I don't think they got one because they'd be playing it right now. You know? It's a good sign. Swing for one. I guess we'll make them be empty-handed. Oh, wow. They didn't pat the exile of Croxa. So they have a Path Exile in hand. They're still holding on to that. I still have a basic swamp and a basic mountain. That's not what you want. They must be waiting for like Searing Blaze with this Arid Mesa. Maybe they're just, you know, amassing over there with their burn spells. I don't know. That is also not what I want. Now I just have a basic mountain left. At some point I could play this just to try and get Croaks out. I wonder what they're up to. You think they're just gonna... I mean, they're not lands. I mean, I think they're just waiting for critical mass here. I mean, they have potentially 9 points of damage in hand. There's something good. See, that was Seasoned Pyromancer, I'd be even more excited. I'd be like, yeah, that's a fast clock all of a sudden. All right, at 12. It's amazing this deck has no life gain. I mean, I could put Shalder in the side. Maybe. All right. Hopefully he doesn't have... There must be a spell that destroys and burns with enchantments, right? Yeah, I will get rid of... Not Dead After All. All right. Swing for 3. I might lose here. I might actually lose. Right? I mean... What if I grief... I mean, bolt them, take them to 2... I think I just need to hold here. You know, I mean, if they got multiple bolts, yeah, I'm down to 8. Just bolt, bolt, bolt will do it. All right. This is tense. Well, I could do... I mean, yeah, they can have bolt, bolt, bolt. We know they have 1 path to exile. They obviously don't have lands. Not playing any lands. I'm gonna swing here. If they gotta do Searing Blaze, I can terminate my own whatever they pick, which is insane, but a play I can do. They path to exile there. All right, let's see if we can't bait out this Some with Grief. They fetch, we got them. Three Roiling Vortexes. Well, I guess we got them. All right. That's what was going on, guys. They had a shit ton of Roiling Vortexes. Yeah, participation prize. All right. how you get it done sometimes, I guess. So I managed to go 2-2 on the day. You know, it was unlike yesterday. It was a complete reverse of yesterday. Yesterday was a happy-go-lucky opening and then a salty end. Today it's a salty beginning and a happy-go-lucky ending, right? So, you know, pretty lucky win there against Boros Burn. I really think that deck is very difficult for this deck because I have no Collective Brutality. Like, I kind of wish I had one copy of Brutality. Maybe take out that Nihil Spellbomb, put a Brutality in just to have some sort of life gain. Of course, you could run, I could take a Path to Peril and Nihil Spellbomb, bring in, like, Shealdred. I mean, that could be a decent addition. But they're kind of hard to cast. I mean, you guys see me a lot of times struggling to cast, you know, like Grease and Furies, and that's another just 4 mana big-ass card that's coming in. So I'm not too sure if that's really great or not. You know, regardless, I managed to get there. You know, the deck went. Let's see here, 2-1, 3-1. Yeah, the deck went 9-6 this week, which is a pretty good record. That's winning 2 out of every 3, right? Am I doing the math there? Like, right? I think it's certainly winning 3 out of 5. Okay, and you know, thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that. And you know, yeah, it was a tough one, that's for sure. The deck looked really bad there for a while. I got really unlucky against Golgari. I should have been able to defeat them, but they had the Veil of Summer, a broken-ass card that I have abused myself. I lost to Rakdos Scam in a mirror match, which ends my streak against them. I was winning the mirror matches quite a bit. I did lose against one in RCQ last weekend. But, you know, yeah, I know I wish I could be more positive and upbeat when I'm taking beatings, but it's tough, you know. I cannot, you know, I gotta, you know, cry. I mean, I literally have to cry, you know, because I try so hard, and I don't think people understand how hard I've tried, and maybe I'm crying up the wrong river. Maybe people probably try just as hard as me, if not harder for a lot of guys, but, you know, at this point in my life, you know, I got wife and kids, and every moment I play is I'm not spending time with them. Instead, I'm doing this still. You know, I started playing Magic competitively, you know, trying to go to tournaments and win tournaments when I was 17. And if 17-year-old Major Riot, if right now, me, 34, would go back in time and tell the 17-year-old version of myself, hey, when you're 34, you're still going at it. You're still trying to be a somebody and still win a major tournament, you know, like qualify for the Pro Tour, basically, at 34. The 17-year-old me would be horrified, right? So I would still tell the 17-year-old everything's going to be fine still. You're still going to be a successful adult. But, you know, yeah, we're going to be playing Magic. And I would be shocked as a 17-year-old. I thought for sure when I was in high school that I wouldn't be playing Magic by the time I was about 25. And here is almost 10 years after that, and I'm still on this never-ending grind of the pipe dream of qualifying for a Pro Tour. Like, it's insane that I'm still doing this. And I am the closest I've ever been. I am going to be able to go to the regional championship qualifier, whatever the hell it's called, the one in Atlanta. I plan on being there. And maybe I can do well there with Rakdos and Pioneer. But anyways, guys, it's going to do it for me. I'd like to give some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Chris Edge X, Manure Butt, Gaxion, Tech Gauge, the MTG bot, and the Night bot for keeping me company. A very special shout out to Chris Edge for the resub. That's really awesome, dude. That's way too kind. Way too kind, especially for someone as boring and bad and whiny as me. But I really appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who watches any of this. I mean, I know it's tough to watch. I know it's horrible sometimes. I know it's just like, man, this guy sucks. Man, this guy, he gets, you know, too disturbed and too emotional. But, you know, I watch other guys play Magic. I used to. And they were just robots. And I always thought it was so strange. How can they sit there and just laugh and giggle or not even give a damn that things aren't going right, that they're getting unlucky, that you know, stuff like that, they made a bad play, you know, stuff like that. How can they just sit there and be like, oh, well, big lol? I don't know. I'm honestly jealous of them that they have that ability. you know, but I'm not jealous of some of their personal lives. I know some of their personal lives aren't as good as mine. This is my biggest bane in my life, playing Magic the Gathering. It's a huge bane on me. But there are times where I look at it and I'm like, this is a great thing I have going here. You know, a hobby that, like I said, I've been trying to be a Pro Tour qualifier guy since I was 17. And I'm the closest I've ever been. It's taken 17 years. I'm not saying I'm going to get there, but it's a long, never-ending grind. And I won't be here tomorrow, guys. Getting back to, you know, I got stuff I got to do tomorrow. I got stuff I got to do on Monday. So I'll be back on Tuesday. And it won't be this deck. It'll be Rakdos and Pioneers. I plan on probably playing in a 5K in Oregon. Unless I do really well with this deck in the 20K. But we'll see. Okay? So anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you did watch this on Twitch, consider following. If you watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing to this video. A thumbs up. You can also follow me on Twitter if you really, really want to. Like I said, I will be back at 4 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday, October 2nd. For Rakdos and Pioneers, something I haven't done quite a while. And, you know, as much as Pioneers sucks ass, sometimes that deck is incredibly fun and really takes me back to a more peaceful, generic time when decks were just not as insane as they are in Modern, but at the same time, it's horrible over in Pioneer. It's, like, absolutely terrible sometimes. But that's just, no matter where you go play Magic, it's bad sometimes. So, guys, yeah, thank you so much. Everyone be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages. Have a great weekend. You know, have fun. Hopefully you're not working the weekend. Hopefully you got some fun plans. I'm going to RCQ on Saturday. Pay attention to my YouTube community page. That's where I always update and say how I did during the RCQs. And, you know, if you can't find me on there, that's fine. Hopefully, like I said, you got something going on this weekend, something fun. And, you know, if you guys ever want to let me know how you guys do it at RCQ yourselves, let me know too. I'm always interested to hear what you guys are up to. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. And, of course, peace!